All right, hey y'all, I'm back again for Loving Marriage Huntsville. What was it? Season 3, episode 18, call it the pot. What is it? The pot calling the kettle black. Okay, so the last episode they just did a recap or rehash of all of Martell and Mel's arguments. I'm like, why the fuck would they do that? And they know they be watching the viewers, knowing that we tired of hearing them argue, tired of seeing it, and they literally been arguing on every episode up until now. So I don't know why the fuck they thought we needed a recap of all the arguments, as if we thrived off of that. We're exhausted. We are tired. We are depleted. Enough. So I did no review on that, but we're going to do a review on this one. So then it goes to open back up with Martell and Mel arguing in the neighborhood at the construction site. 1 second. Talking too goddamn much. Damn, you do be thirsty. I see what they be saying. Like the video. Actually, I might have to put that in. Like the video, please, while I take a sip of water, because this throat is parched. Alright. So then, like I said, they arguing loud as hell. Going back and forth. Bunch of bullshit. Same shit, different day. Martell acting like an immature, pathetic ass child who know he fucked up but can't sit in it. I couldn't stand it. And that's really what you do with children. When you a child and you get in trouble, you don't sit in there and accept it. You want to get mad and make it a bigger deal and get mad at the other person that you finally got caught or whatever. That's all he doing right now. You a grown ass, full ass man with 4 kids from this lady. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with the stupidity, the immaturity, the childish, ignorant ways. I cannot do it. So what did I say? So Martell, yeah, okay, dying, crying. So I like Mike said, he dying and crying inside. He just hurting so bad he can't deal with the fact that he fucked up. And you need to go to therapy, extensive therapy. Basically Mel just said, I don't love you. We're not together. I can do whatever the fuck I want. He want to say your man is ugly. Like really, so high school. I can't deal with that. So then it goes to Kimmy. We done with that. So it goes to Kimmy. So her friend comes over. They chat about Maurice or whatever. Being a Scott, how, you know, he believes certain jobs are for a woman. Certain jobs are for a man. We already know that. They both the same. Maurice and Marceau. They just do it differently. So then it goes to Kiowa. So I'm like, why the fuck are we talking about Kiowa? I thought this shit was squashed. But needless to say, I guess it's not. So the friend, Kimmy, Maurice, and Kiowa must have all been friends or all at least in the same circle. Maurice stayed with a friend when he was getting divorced from Kiowa. And I think the friend introduced Maurice to Kimmy. So, I guess the friend was a mutual friend between Maurice and Kimmy. And they basically saying how Kiowa basically saying that she knew Kimmy wasn't a side chick, but she ran with that when it got out there, I guess, in the media or whatever. And she felt that Kimmy stopped Maurice and her from getting back together after the divorce, from reconciling. And basically how it's just been hard for her, and Kiowa started all this bullshit, making it seem like she a side chick, running with it, and she knew that wasn't the case. Yada, 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 yada. A love triangle. I don't give a damn about that. The shit is over with. You got Maurice. She got her dude. And even though she was married, that don't mean nothing. When you still hurting and loving somebody, you gonna act out regardless. That's what she need to deal with. I'm tired of that love triangle shit too. That shit is dead and over with. So then it goes to, so then they start talking about Tisha. So how Tisha didn't have her back when it came to the Kiowa situation. Tisha is petty. Tisha is a child. She don't know how to be an adult. She don't know how to see the situation for what it is and dissect it and see it from different perspectives and see the truth for what it is. She don't. So needless to say, that's Tisha. That's what it is. Kimmy said what did I say? Kimmy said she good. Oh, no, Kimmy said she good. She good on Tisha. Tisha always called her. Oh, that's what she said. She said Tisha always called her for 2 years straight for sponsorship. She never once put her in a text on some fucking sponsorship or an event. Now, the only way this will make sense to me if they was just talking or just saying, planning a little date, a lunch date or whatever. Or just doing some, you know, kicking stuff. But if this is for a sponsorship or your event, something major, and you done always call me about money and volunteering for 2 years straight, and this time you put in the text, obviously something wrong. Kimmy knew that and said, fuck it, I won't respond back. So they both was being petty, but honestly, I feel like it was more on Tisha. But then Kimmy probably was like, you know, why do I always got to be the bigger person and call her and see what's up? I'm get tired of that shit. And I know Kimmy do. Like, fuck it, bitch, you want to be petty and you been doing this shit. Now you not, so I know clearly something's wrong, but you don't want to tell me. Fuck it, I won't respond then. I'm done with it. The friend was like, you should have just responded. But bitch, you don't know what the fuck going on. So go ahead somewhere. So then, what was it? So then, oh, Kimmy said then she out me in front of the girls too. So she said, I'm good on I'm good on Tisha. I can't be what Tisha wants me to be for her. I can't show up as myself. That's not enough for her. So I'm really good on her. I don't know what else to do, but I'm good on her. I hope so, Kimmy. I hope so. But I doubt it. So, and then a friend said, well, you need to figure it out from her point of view. I said, friend, you don't know what's going on. You really don't. You really don't. Good day, good night. That's all she do is try to see it from her point of view, and it still don't make sense because she's a child. Tisha is a child. So, that was that. So, Tisha and Marcel. So, Tisha get home from having groceries. She got a cute little jumper outfit on. I said, look at you, just flaunt your body. So, it's 2 guests in their house. She like, okay, who are these people? Marcel said it's a surprise. So, it's a financial counselor couple. I said, Marcel, no, he petty and he off the motherfucking hook. So then, Tisha being all sarcastic, like, oh, I'm surprised. I'm glad y'all here. Let's get into it. So she brings out her paper, her pen, and Marcel was like, well, you don't need to take notes. And they was like, yeah, this is more on a conversational level, but she was being sarcastic. And Tisha was like, you doing this as a get back. Duh. Bottom line is, it's the same shit. They started talking about the spending, but mostly it went back to like counseling for marriage. I'm not finna get into it because it makes my head hurt. Basically, Marcel wants to continue to control Tisha. Period. He want to be able to do what he want to do with their money because he brings it in. And he don't want Tisha to overspend because he wants to have control over that. Tisha probably spends because she's not getting the love and affection from your ass. So this is something that replaces it. Duh. And then on the simple fact that was how she was shown love when she was younger too by her mother. And since you don't give her the love and affection physically with intimacy, she's going to revert back to that. Common sense. And you don't communicate with her on purpose. So we done with that. We're not even finna go into that. Bottom line. But she did show, I got makeup, clothes, all that. Kudos for you, Tisha. I mean, you need something to replace what he not giving you. And then he bought a Mercedes or some expensive car that the doors open like that. Then he bought a new truck. Then he had another car. Nigga, I'm pretty sure that shit rack up more than what she got in her fucking little ass, with y'all little ass house. Missing with the bullshit, Marcel. So then it goes to Destiny's event. So everyone arrives. This is Destiny's event, talking about beauty and business. I said they good for them events. So everybody arrives. I said Destiny and Mel is overdressed, but I guess this is Destiny's event, I guess. But I'm like, girl, a bodysuit? I guess. I feel like it was doing too much. And I feel like her hair should have been different for that. If you was going to wear that, you should have went all out with like a full Diana Ross curly hair. Swoop to the side. That's what you should have did. Male, too much. I mean, girl, you had the fluffy hair. That wavy flowing out here with that burlesque, I don't know, showgirl dress. And then you had them big ass. I just said, girl, you be doing too much sometimes. You be hitting and then you be missing. So it was just the ladies only. It was a lady brunching, I guess. So Mel and Destiny, after she say her speech, she shout out a few people. She shout out Nurse Kimmy. Nurse Kimmy here, and then Kimmy was like something about threesome. Why do y'all keep saying that? Because I don't see, they not showing that. Like Destiny feeling y'all. And then she is, so fucking what? Like, do the threesome and keep it moving, bitch. It make me think that you want to fuck on her. If you keep bringing it up and we not seeing her say anything about it. I'm just saying, Kimmy. So then Mel and Destiny. So Destiny says she dropped the ball and calling Mel for the sponsorship. Mel was like, wait, sorry. And I see it on her face like, girl, you going to get the sponsorship from, I guess, the other friend at the table. I don't know her name, Stormy. But you don't call me. And I was like, that was weird. And Destiny was like, yeah, I dropped the ball, honestly. I just totally forgot. She said, really? Yeah, that is very weird. Because I'm talking to her like, you going to Destiny's thing? She's like, yeah, I'm actually the sponsor. And she was like, what? Mel basically said, well, I got a check anyway. Here's the check. You're going to take my check anyway. That's what friends really do. That's what real friends do. They sponsor each other's shit. So Destiny's like, girl, you are not going to give me a check. Yes, I am. And she was like, yeah, don't let that shit happen again. I said, I know that's right. Because, I mean, it was like, did you do that on purpose, Destiny, or what? Mel like, yeah, no, bitch, take my fucking money. Don't let that shit happen again. And I should be the first one you call when it's when you want to need sponsorship. Okay, get into it, make it right. Okay. I'm like, Destiny, you doing that passive aggressive shit again? I don't know what's up with they relationship. They get on my damn nerves. So then it goes to, Tisha. So, you know, Tisha had to jump on the bandwagon. Okay, so since we're talking about sponsorships, I didn't get a sponsorship. I didn't get a check from you and Kimmy. And Kimmy was like, wait a minute, what? And she was like, well, I'm getting to that. I'm like, look at Tisha trying to shut Kimmy down. Mel was like, you didn't get a check from me. She was like, my person didn't bring you a check. She was like, no. She was like, And then after that, they didn't say anything. So I'm like, damn, Mel ain't pull out a check for her, or Mel didn't say I'm going to write you a check. So they just glossed over that. So I was like, okay, whatever. But knowing Mel, she probably would give. She was like, girl, I'm going to write you a little check real quick. Bitch, I'm balling over here. It ain't nothing to it but to do it. So then she goes to Kimmy like, yeah. Kimmy, she was like, Tisha was like, yeah, you did give me the check. She was like, okay, we're done. So it's nothing to talk about. She was like, but you didn't respond to the text. Kimmy said it don't fucking matter because you made a big issue about me not giving you the check. I finally gave you the check. I volunteered online what you saw. We're done. She was like, but you still didn't respond to the text. Tisha, that's what I'm saying, being petty. Like, girl, good day, good night. You didn't call me. How about that? You didn't call me like you normally do when it's time for an event or to give a check. You text me. So what I did was send you the check and I didn't text you or respond back. So we're even. What are we talking about? Girl, good day. So then it goes to Tisha and Tiffany. So Tisha basically said, okay, well, Tiffany, can you escort me over to get more champagne? I'm just like, girl, good day. So then they go over there. Tisha want to call herself being nosy, want to know more about Tiffany. I thought Tiffany was going to get in her ass, but I guess not. Tiffany give her a little insight on how, you know, she cheated on Louis, or she cheated before, her husband cheated before. And that's pretty much it. She didn't really get too much else. And Tisha was just like, oh, okay, well, if y'all cheated in high school, that don't count. She's like, well, yeah, it sort of counted because I was looking for something else. But yeah, and we decided when we got back together that, when me and Louis got together that, you know, we'll tell each other, you know, all our dirt before. So we'll know if we want to go into this together. So that was pretty much it. So Tisha come back to the table like, well, she basically didn't give anything. She wanted to talk about being transparent, but she didn't give no information. Bitch, she ain't got to get no info to you. And you better be lucky she didn't read your ass down because she would have made you feel so low once again like she did in Vegas. So I just thought, what was that about? Girl, sit down, Tisha, and stop acting like you about their life when you try to do something. Work on yours, honey. So then it goes to... yeah, that's why I said she was trying to get the 401 on Tiffany. You didn't get shit. That's what your ass get. So then it goes to Destiny. So Destiny gives Maurice and Kimmy a honeymoon trip for 7 days. And then Kimmy brings up the threesome again. I'm thinking like, bitch, can we please drop that? Because I don't see anything from Destiny saying that she wants a threesome from y'all. Y'all must really want to fuck her. And she's single now. That's the only thing I could think of. So she was like, yeah, I'm going to give y'all this. So I was like, that's nice. But I'm thinking like, are they going to go? I highly doubt it. That was probably a waste, but that was a nice gesture. So Destiny reveals her first magazine cover on Hype. She reveals it. It was cute. I think it was nice. I mean, it was sort of ordinary. So everybody claps for her. She's so excited. So I was like, that's good for her. Do your thing, boo. Single and all. So then it goes to Kimmy. Kimmy meets Maurice in a hotel. She don't know what for. Like, okay, I'm getting dressed up. What is this for? Hold on, y'all. Let me put some chapstick on my lips, chat. And this shit is irritating me. 1 second, 1 second. I said, finally, Maurice want to do something, step up to the plate. But what is this, a one-off? I bet you this a one-off. You know how they do it. Get you in, get you this one-off. Oh, babe, they might even do something again. Then next you know, the year down the road, you back in the same situation. Ain't doing nothing. No quality time. Girl, bullshit. Bullshit. So then it's a dinner. So she knocks on the door, walks in, hugs her, and she sees a dinner and a whole ambiance. And she was like, oh, this is really nice, babe. Oh, okay, I see. So, Maurice is taking his time to hear her, to make time for her. I've been listening. I'm sorry. I know we ain't been spending quality time. He basically lets her know, like, you know, I went to therapy, Dr. Francis. She was like, damn, everybody's seeing him. He was like, yeah, I know. He's popular right now. But, you know, I just wanted to let you know that I went to him and I realized I got 2 work wives. And you know they want to do it, make it all dramatic and then go straight to commercial. So she looking like, needless to say, based off of earlier in the episode where she was saying how, you know, is it because Kai would still want him back and all that shit. So I know she looking worried. So then he was like, yeah, my work. So you could see she holding it back in. That's something I would do, holding it back in. But she looking like, damn, this nigga really getting it. Okay, when she really want to be like, yeah, nigga, that's what I've been telling your ass. Where the fuck you been? So he basically telling her, like, I have 2 work wives. I need to make time for you. I've been hearing you. And I'm going to do better moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I want to take this time and show you this. You know, and you know, just spend quality time with you. So she was like, thank you. I really appreciate it. Like, I've been telling you this. Like, thank you. So then, what was it? Maurice hands her a paper and it's blurred out, but it looked like it's water. So basically he said, this is where we're going. She was like, what you mean? This is where we're going. What you mean? We going here? And he was like, yeah, for our honeymoon. She was like, our honeymoon? Girl, you know Kimmy was jumping inside. She was just trying to contain it. That's all. She was trying to contain it. And she probably was in shock. Like, we really going on my honeymoon? Like, that honeymoon meant everything to her. Even though she said she accepted the fact that it ain't going to happen. He was like, yeah, I know it took a little while to get here. Bitch, 3 years? 3 years. I could see 8 months. I could see maybe a year at tops. But 3, girl, gone, boy, gone somewhere. You need to hit her with trip, back to back to back to back. So she was like, so he was like, I hear you, babe, I hear you. So she was real excited. So she was like, well, it looked like we got 2 trips to go on. And I said, I don't blame her because I would have did that same shit. Bitch, we waited 3 years for a honeymoon. You think I'm not going to take this trip too? So yeah, as soon as we come back from our honeymoon, we're going to be going back on another trip, or we can vice versa, nigga, because we're long overdue. Best believe that. But how much you want to bet they're going to go on that second one? I'm just saying. So he was like, wow, Destiny knew that? Like, okay, yeah, everybody know that, dude. 3 years and you ain't been on your honeymoon. Stop it. So, damn, that was it. So that was it. So then they went into the room and they did their yang or whatever. And that was it. And the previews was showing that Melanie invited everybody out to her video shoot, pre-video shoot, everybody wearing white. Wanda there, why? Okay, and she wanted to dress Vanessa again. Why? Why is she there, Melanie, unless you did it for TV? I wouldn't even invited her. Especially to your video shoot. Her and Destiny get into it. I can't. What's going on with y'all? Are y'all lesbian lovers too? I can't. What's going on? I don't understand the little tit for tat shit. And then Martell crashes her video shoot, of course. Girl, it's too much for me, honey. So that was Love and Huntsville Marriage. I mean, Love and Marriage Huntsville. It was pretty quick. They ain't really give too much. I mean, it's on shit. My video is 17 minutes. That should let you know. So I'm looking forward to the next one. That might give a little bit more. Otherwise, I'm out. Peace.